Alright, hey, what's up guys? This is the Genius, and first off, I have to take responsibility and apologize about not having the video out on Monday. I said I was going to be more consistent with that, and really just got tied up. Really no excuse, but it is what it is, so all I can do is just try to get better. Basically, what I want to talk about today, of course, is I'm going to review Taofbadass. It's I guess a membership to a video and audio product from Taofbadass. I think I did it, or I got it sometime over the summer. Can't remember exactly when. Can't remember how much I paid for it. I understand now that he's since then updated the content. It appears like he has some new understandings or new enlightenment on game, and that's a good thing, because if you look at some of my earlier teachings and some of my earlier videos, I'm sure some of that information is probably now outdated. It seems like now that the pickup community is moving more towards inner game and less towards technique and different types of openers and strategies that more or less rely on pickup that tries to build attraction within a girl. And basically, Taofbadass, or at least the content that I downloaded, or the content that I saw through being a member on his website, it tended to have that old school type of thinking where if you like walk like a badass, people would automatically get out of your way, and if you use particular openers, or if you how would you say had certain things to qualify the girl you're talking to, she would feel like she's on the spot and feel like she needs to make herself attracted to you. Some of that stuff is, like I said, it's now have a more enlightened meaning. I remember back in the day when we were really learning this stuff from David D'Angelo and Mystery Method and all this stuff. A lot of it seems kind of strange. Not the structure of game, but just kind of some of the things that were suggested that we say within an interaction. And I think since then the pickup community has certainly matured, and it's basically realized that it's not so much of what we say or the different pickup lines or openers that we come up with. It's just basically what it is within ourselves and our inner game, and that creates a vibe that the girl is automatically attracted to. So basically, Taofbadass, I haven't updated or got his latest updated content, but from the content that I purchased or got over the summer 2013, it's I basically give it 3 stars out of 5, because like I said, it just kind of relied on too much of the old technique type of game, where you had to be really a technician, and you really had to study all of these different steps, and it's just it's just not how we naturally do game now. But I will give him the benefit of the doubt, because he has a video saying that he's since then updated his content. So maybe it's more enlightened and has better understandings. Me personally, I don't think that there's anything new I could learn from getting his latest products. I think there's enough free content out there now that pretty much anything that anybody could put out there is just already available for free. So would I recommend it? Yeah, I mean, if you've got, well, actually, his updated equipment, or his updated content, I saw it was like for $700 or something like that. It's a lot of money for something that you probably already get for free if you dig around enough. And one thing that what I prefer to see in any new products that are coming out is more actual video infield footage of these so-called top dating gurus and pickup artists demonstrate. It's one thing to lecture people or lecture guys on how to pick up women, but forgot to turn the air on again. but to put a video out there and see the expert in action, that to me is more powerful. Which again is why I'm building my own website called actiontakers.com. I think I mentioned that last video. And it's not going to be about a bunch of lectures and different techniques and stuff like that. It's just going to be straight up videos showing me in action, me improving my game, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, if I do good and I get really good at game, then eventually people are going to want to know how I do it. But they're not going to have to hear hours and hours of lectures from me. They're just going to go to my videos and watch them. So that's what I feel about products like Taofbadass. Now it's a funny thing, speaking about these types of videos. I yesterday watched one of my favorite movies, Basic Instinct, and I watched it yesterday. And I tell you, one of my 3 favorite characters as far as Hollywood is concerned is basically James Bond, Clint Eastwood, and Sharon Stone. And even though Sharon Stone is a woman, really in the movie she carries on the polarity and the characteristics of a man, or at least how a man should be. Her carefree, shameless attitude, and her basically her style is just basically pimping. I mean, she's basically got Michael Douglas's character, who's supposed to be a man, literally acting like a woman. And that tells me that a quality of masculinity, whether we're born a man or a woman or not, it's definitely a quality that needs to be developed if we really want to be a man. And so I suggest anybody, if they like that movie, check it out again. It's got some really, really good insights in there. It just shows how people react when you get that dominant eye contact and that dominant body language, and of course your inner game is so on point that people around you just can't help but to submit to your style. So anyways, I don't know if you noticed, but now I have I'm growing here a little beard, and this is all part of see how it affects my game and see if it makes me feel more masculine. I think learning game again, I think it's starting to put an emphasis on how masculine should I be, and basically showing that the more masculine you are, the more polarity you can actually portray in an interaction and just kind of see the reaction of women around you. So I'm gonna sport this beer for a while, see what it does. I might keep it, I might get rid of it. We'll see what happens. So basically, that's all I had to talk about today. Now next week, just to tease you a little bit of what I'm going to talk about next week, is I'm going to delve a little bit more deeper into masculinity and polarity. I think that that's a whole discussion that deserves its own video. And so basically, I don't have any products that I want to review right now. There's some other stuff that I'm checking out right now, but once I finish going over that material, then I'll come up with my reviews and my opinions of it, and then I'll make a video about it and see what you guys think. So Taofbadass, like I said, basically 3 stars out of 5. I haven't seen what his latest content is about, but maybe it's good, maybe it's not. You're free to check it out, see what you think, and basically just watch out for my next video where I'm going to go more into depth about masculine polarity. And basically until then, just keep macking.